Welcome to this exciting video where we delve into the life of one of history's most influential and controversial figures, Napoleon Bonaparte. This military strategist, emperor, and reformer transformed Europe with his ambitions, leaving a legacy that still resonates in politics, society, and culture today. In this video, we present 20 fascinating facts about his life, his triumphs, his defeats, and his impact on history. Join us as we uncover the incredible story of Napoleon Bonaparte. 1. His humble origins in Corsica. Napoleon Bonaparte was born on August 15, 1769, in Ajaccio, on the island of Corsica, which had recently been ceded to France by Genoa. He was the second of 8 children in a family of minor Corsican nobility. Although his family was not wealthy, his father, Carlo Bonaparte, secured a scholarship for Napoleon to study in France. These modest beginnings influenced his ambitious character, and from a young age, he dreamed of rising through the social and military ranks. 2. His military education in France. Napoleon entered the military academy at Brienne at the age of 9, where he excelled academically but was reserved and often mocked for his Corsican accent. He later attended the École Militaire in Paris, becoming the first Corsican to graduate as an artillery officer. His military training was crucial for his future campaigns, where his tactical and strategic knowledge would set him apart. 3. His rise during the French Revolution. The French Revolution of 1789 was a catalyst for Napoleon's rise. His loyalty to the revolution and his skills on the battlefield led to rapid promotions. In 1793, he led the successful recapture of the port of Toulon, earning the rank of brigadier general at just 24 years old. This event marked the beginning of his meteoric military career. 4. The Italian campaign. In 1796, Napoleon was appointed commander of the Army of Italy. With a poorly equipped army, he defeated larger Austrian and Sardinian forces in a series of spectacular victories. His tactical brilliance in this campaign not only cemented his reputation as a military strategist but also secured important territories for France, strengthening his political and military position. 5. His expedition to Egypt. In 1798, Napoleon led an expedition to Egypt to disrupt British trade routes to India. Although his military campaign yielded mixed results, it was notable for its scientific and cultural contributions. He brought along a group of scientists who discovered the Rosetta Stone, which was key to deciphering Egyptian hieroglyphs. This campaign also highlighted Napoleon's ability to turn defeats into propaganda victories. 6. The coup of 18 Brumaire. In 1799, Napoleon returned to France, where political instability presented an opportunity. He led the coup of 18 Brumaire, overthrowing the Directory and establishing the consulate. As first consul, Napoleon consolidated his power, marking the beginning of his control over France. This event symbolized his transition from military leader to political ruler. 7. His coronation as emperor. On December 2, 1804, Napoleon crowned himself emperor in a ceremony at Notre Dame Cathedral, in the presence of Pope Pius VII. This act symbolized his independence from the Church and solidified his absolute authority. The coronation marked the beginning of his reign as the self-proclaimed man of destiny. 8. The Napoleonic reforms. Napoleon implemented profound reforms that transformed France. He established the Napoleonic Code, which became the foundation for modern legal systems in Europe and Latin America. He also reformed the administration, education system, and tax system, strengthening the French state. These reforms left a lasting legacy that extended beyond his military conquests. 9. The creation of the French Empire. Napoleon expanded French power, creating a vast empire that encompassed much of Europe. Through alliances, conquests, and treaties, he reshaped the continent's political map. His ability to reorganize territories and establish loyal rulers was key to maintaining his hegemony. 10. The Battle of Austerlitz. The Battle of Austerlitz in 1805, also known as the Battle of the Three Emperors, is considered one of Napoleon's greatest victories. He defeated the combined armies of Austria and Russia, solidifying his reputation as one of history's greatest military strategists. This victory marked the pinnacle of his military career. 11. The Russian campaign in 1812, Napoleon launched an invasion of Russia to force Tsar Alexander I to comply with the continental blockade against Britain. Although initially successful, the Russian retreat, harsh winter, and lack of supplies led to a disastrous retreat. Of an army of over 600,000 soldiers, fewer than 100,000 returned. This campaign marked the beginning of Napoleon's decline. 12. Exile on Elba. After his defeat in 1814, Napoleon abdicated and was exiled to the island of Elba near Italy. There, he reorganized the island's administration and planned his return. In 1815, he escaped Elba and returned triumphantly to France, beginning the period known as the 100 Days. 13. The Battle of Waterloo, Indiana. June 1815, Napoleon faced Allied forces led by the Duke of Wellington at Waterloo, Belgium. This decisive battle marked his final defeat. Unable to match the combined power of his enemies, he was forced to abdicate again and surrender to the British. 14. Exile on St. Helena. After Waterloo, Napoleon was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic. He spent the last 6 years of his life in isolation, dictating his memoirs and reflecting on his legacy. His death on May 5, 1821, marked the end of an era. 15. His impact on modern law. The Napoleonic Code, enacted in 1804, remains one of Napoleon's greatest contributions. This legal framework established principles such as equality before the law, freedom of religion, and property rights. It influenced legal systems in Europe, Latin America, and beyond, cementing his enduring impact on modern law. 16. His image in popular culture. Napoleon has been portrayed in countless works of art, literature, and film. His life, filled with ambition, triumph, and tragedy, has made him a symbol of genius and the will to power. Figures such as Beethoven, who initially dedicated his Eroica Symphony to Napoleon, were deeply influenced by his legacy. 17. His relationship with Josephine de Beauharnais was Napoleon's great love, although their marriage was marked by infidelities and tensions. Unable to provide him with an heir, Napoleon divorced Josephine in 1810 to marry Marie-Louise of Austria. Despite this, he maintained a deep affection for her until his death. 18. His political legacy. Napoleon reshaped European politics, sowing the seeds of nationalism and altering the balance of power. Although he was ultimately overthrown, his vision of a centralized, strong state influenced generations of leaders and the configuration of Europe. 19. His military influence. Napoleon's strategies and tactics continue to be studied in military academies around the world. His emphasis on mobility, concentration of forces, and use of artillery revolutionized modern warfare. 20. An immortal legacy. Although his empire collapsed, Napoleon's impact endures. His ambition and vision changed Europe and left an indelible mark on world history. Today, his figure sparks debate, admiration, and controversy, symbolizing the power of human will. Conclusion. This concludes our journey through the life of Napoleon Bonaparte, a man who changed the course of history. His legacy, both in politics and culture, remains a subject of fascination and analysis. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell for more historical content. Thank you for joining us on this journey. See you next time.